going on, everybody? NASCAR Drive Show 5 here, and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to show some gameplay of me driving playing with my steering wheel, my Thrustmaster T80 Ferrari 488 GTB edition. I've been trying to record this for a while, and I keep forgetting to save my gameplay on my PlayStation, so we're going to do that this time. So this is the first time showing me playing this. I'm going to show Gran Turismo Sport and Assetto Corsa. Hope you all enjoy, and let's actually do this right this time. So we're going to launch Gran Turismo. Hopefully you all can see me okay. I'm trying to do this several times and it hasn't worked out too well, but we're going to do it right this time. Also, I'm playing in the OpenWheeler Racing Seat. If you want to check that out, it's on Amazon. You can pick pretty much any color you want. But yeah, right now I'm in the controller mode. I'm in the steering wheel precision mode for this game. Keep that in mind. As far as controller settings, I really didn't have to adjust any. I just plugged it in and it works. So does a pretty good job. Alright, so we're going to do a couple of races here. I'm going to go to Spa. Spa, one of my favorite tracks. And we are going to do the noon time. Fine weather, it says. I like that. And we are going to do the Ferrari 458 Italia GT3. That's what I did earlier, and yeah. Do that. Of course, credit to the Gran Turismo Sport community for uploading these liveries. I've created some, but this is one that someone uploaded. We're going to do 2 laps. Do a grid start. And no boost, because it gives you more money for some reason. Not sure what that really is, but let me read that here. Set the strength of the boost function, which allows for a closer contest by increasing the speed of the cars trailing behind. Oh, it's slipstream. That's what it is. Okay. Or something like that. I'm going to do professional difficulty. Flag rules we're going to turn off. And that's my settings. I do like this livery that this person did. Very nice. Gran Turismo Sport is just a beautiful game. You just can't go wrong with that. Very nice game. That Ferrari startup, beautiful. So we are going to head to Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. And I'm pretty sure I just butchered that like I did earlier, but that's okay. Traction control at 3. I have super soft racing tires on. Manual transmission. That's what I need to turn back on. Okay. Let's do this earlier, and my Mazda RX-7 was a little hard to drive. But anyway, here we go. Here at Spa, we're in a 2-lap race in the Ferrari GT3. Keep in mind the paddle shifters are a little loud, so if you live with someone or anything like that, try to remember that the shifting can get annoying, for sure. Really squeezed in here. Apologize if I make any terrible mistakes. I'm not a professional driver by no means. I don't drive in real life, so fly up through the field here, up to 5th, go by the BMW. Hit the BMW, no we're not. I am trying to think about getting a headset, so if you all have a suggestion on a good brand that's affordable, comment below and I can actually commentate a little bit better with this. Oh, loose, man. It's on an oversteer. See, I'm a NASCAR fan and I call it loose. As an F1 fan, I call it oversteer. So, call it whatever you may here. As far as the wheel settings, I really didn't have to plug anything. I really didn't have to adjust anything, I should say. It just kind of works out of the box. Here we are with the Audi GT3 here. Looks like we're a little bit faster than he is. This is on professional difficulty, as you've seen. Got by him here, and if you want to look back, because on Assetto Corsa with the controller mode, you can't look back. There you go, on this game you can. With the L2 button on the steering wheel here, just above the PlayStation button on the left, you'll see the L2 button. That's how you look back. Oh, we're a little wide. Starting lap number 2. The Gran Turismo Sport works very well with the steering wheel. I'm very pleased with it. Had a much easier experience with this than I have with Assetto Corsa. A lot more research and a lot more configuring of the settings, which I will show when I do the Assetto Corsa video. I'll do El Rouge. Goodness, that's fun. Imagine doing that in real life. Oh my goodness, that would be something. Coming into the next corner here. I do not know the names, so you all probably do. I believe, is this the no-name corner? I know one of these doesn't have a name to it. I can't remember if it's this one. Oh, we're going off a little bit. A little wide. One of these corners is no name. I don't know which one it is. I feel like it's one of the ones I just went through, I think. You all might know that answer. This track is so fun. I really enjoy it. I love the flow of it, especially with F1 cars. Really enjoy it. 8 seconds faster than my first lap time. Coming to complete this race. Here we go. We're going to finish this race in first. A 2:18.366 was my fastest lap. Not too shabby. There's the top 10. And we got the clean race bonus as well. Alright, let's go ahead and go do one more race. I'll do 2 races each, just to save some space on my iPod and to save some time here. We're going to go to Brazil, like I did earlier. Daytime. And we are going to drive the Mazda RX-7, one of my favorite cars. I love this car. There's my livery that I did. It's based off a Hot Wheel that I have. Judging by it's saying Hot Wheels on the car. I think it's Mad Mike's car. That's who it said it was. There it is. I'll show off for you guys and gals. I do include the gals as well. We have once again 2 laps. We're going to do a grid start. Do no boost. And we're going to do professional. And flag rolls off just like I did before. And we're going to head off to Interlagos, which is Brazil. Pretty nice looking car. That startup, beautiful. Alright. Make sure this car is adjusted. Yes, it is. Make sure I got the setting I want turned on. Active stability management. That's why my car was so loose earlier when I tried this the first time. I love this car. I don't love it as much as I do the Skyline, but this is one of my favorite cars. For some reason when this car revs all the way, it beeps. I guess telling you to shift. So if you hear it beep, that's what this car does. This car is much better. Has the Ferrari, the Citroen, a little loose. Side by side. Behind the Porsche. Ooh, we're going to get right behind them. Steering's a little sensitive with the RX-7, I noticed. A little sensitive. With the curb. Shift up to second in this corner. This car is very nice to drive, for the most part. Ooh, we're still a little loosey-goosey here. Whoa. Very loose under braking, I noticed. Coming to complete the first lap. This track hosted a pretty good race at for F1, I should say. F1 held a pretty good race here Sunday. Max Verstappen getting the pole, and then he won the race. And it's a controversy with Hamilton. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he took out Alexander Albon, and that was a shame. Hamilton got a penalty as a result of that. He was promoted to McLaren, got promoted to podium, which I thought was crazy. Believe it. I'm like, wow, McLaren on the podium. That just, you haven't seen that in a long time. This thing is very loose under braking. But yeah, the McLaren being on the podium was very cool to see. Hopefully they can start running up front again. That'd be awesome. This thing is just wanting to spin out every time I brake. Oh, goodness. As you can see, I can control it though. Once it slides, I just, control it best I can. I do have assist enabled though, because I'm not a professional, so keep that in mind. Every time I let off the gas or brake, this thing is out of control. Here we go, we're going to complete this race and then I will head over to Assetto Corsa, and I am going to save this gameplay this time. Third time's a charm. Coming down to the finish. A 141.468, I think that says. There's your top 14. These are really cool cars. And we got the daily workout, so we'll get another car. Let's go check that out before we sign out here. See what we get. Probably another I have a lot of multiples of cars. What will we get? Like a Lancia? Yep. Pretty cool. I believe I already have this car, so Might keep it, I might sell it, I don't know. But that is that, folks. I don't think I've ever called you all that before. Let's save this, and I am going to save this gameplay, so thank you all for watching this part. Let's save that. There we go, we finally saved it. Finally. But now we will switch over to Assetto Corsa, or I will switch over to Assetto Corsa, and I will catch you all in part 2 where I will show you some driving on Assetto Corsa. So I will show you all that, and stay tuned for that. Recording, yes it is. And I'm back. And now we are on Assetto Corsa. I have switched the steering wheel to the controller mode, and I have it on the green setting, and I will show you all my controller advanced settings. Alright, so here we are, and we're going to go to the controller settings. Now keep in mind as well, on the DualShock 4, you want to have this on preset 1. Well, I have it on preset 1 where you can shift with X and square. But with this, you want to have it on preset 2 so you can shift with L1 and R1, which are the paddle shifters. And here are my settings. Vibration doesn't really matter with this wheel because you don't have, you don't have the force feedback and all that. Speed sensitivity, you want it on 75, and I got this off the internet, by the way. I'll try to find a link and share it. I got this off of a forum where Hall and Hebrew and a couple others posted some good settings here. 75% on speed sensitivity. Steering speed we have 50. Steering dead zone we have 0. Steering filters 60, and steering gamma 4.0. Those are my settings with the green color. So the person I found this said the red one worked well, but I tried it and wasn't very sensitive. Like, I had to turn the wheel a lot harder than the game was showing. So make sure you have it on the green setting, which is the highest sensitivity. And we'll go back. Do a couple races here. First we'll do the Skyline. That's one of my favorite cars. I love the Skyline. We're going to go to the Red Bull Ring, and I'll keep this on medium. I had it on easy earlier when I tried this, but we'll do medium. Just keep everything the same here. We have light clouds as far as weather, time of day, noon, 2 laps. We start in the 3rd spot. We'll go to the race settings here as well. I have automatic gearbox, which is off. Automatic clutch is on. The automatic blip, I don't know what that is, but it's on. Ideal racing line is off. Traction control on. ABS on. Steering stability control 100%. Ooh, excuse me. Mechanical damage is 0. Tire wear is on. Tire blankets are on. And fuel consumption is off. So yeah, keep that in mind for my settings. And we'll head off to the track. And I love the loading screen. It shows beautiful shots of the track and your car you're driving. It's pretty cool how they do that on this game. How they have that shown there. Nice little showcase. And the loading time is really not that bad as well. So, like I mentioned on the Gran Turismo Sport video, you cannot look back. So to use your mirrors. In my case, I'll have to use my mirrors as best I can. Not a professional driver or nothing, but you use your mirrors in real life, so you gotta use them in the game as well. Beautiful car, I love this car, especially in blue. You can't go wrong with the Skyline in blue. You just can't. Here we are about to head to the race. I will save this clip as well. Hopefully I can show it to you in as as well as me playing the steering wheel. Hopefully I can find a double screen somewhere. Alright, so here we are. Turn traction control on. As you can see, it is in sync with what I'm doing. Here we are, we're underway. This thing sounds beautiful, by the way, too. Especially in this game. Assetto Corsa, they have nailed their settings. Or not their settings. They nailed their sound, I should say. See, as you can see, you cannot look back, so pretty much I've got all I've got is my mirrors. And that Nissan just blew by me. There's someone to my inside. Also, I forgot to mention in my Gran Turismo Sport video that, or Gran Turismo Sport part, sometimes the hands on the game will glitch out a little bit. Try to ignore that. It doesn't affect the steering or anything. Doesn't really matter. It just does it for a second and then it quits. Passed by everybody. But we're just showing off here. We're not really. I'm racing, but if they're faster, I'll let them go. Or Assetto Corsa. If you see it glitching on here, it's because I'm steering too much. Hands still kind of mess up a little bit. This car seems a little slow in this game. I'm not really sure why, but a little slow. I don't know why. There goes a car by me. That's a BMW. This game handles pretty well, and we're going to get a little loose, and we're going to get hit. Oh, hang on to it, hang on to it, hang on to it. Dang, we got hit there. Got a little loose, and then we got hit. Not sure by who. But I really do like the steering wheel. It's very nice. It's good for getting started. If you're a seasoned veteran of sim racing and you have the budget, I wouldn't get this at all. But if you're starting out like me, it's a very good steering wheel for starting out for the price. And it's actually pretty cheap nowadays. It used to be around $100, and now you can get it a lot cheaper. I actually got it cheaper myself, so keep that in mind as well. I've said that a lot, but keep a lot of things in mind when comes this steering wheel. We're back to 14th place. Ah, not the best start, but for some odd reason it puts me with a lot faster cars. Not sure why that is. But that's all right. Probably because I have it on medium, I would say. These Lotus cars, man, they're flying by me. A lot of these Lotus Elises and Evoras, they're all flying by me. So here we go. About to complete this race. Man, I'm going wide again in this corner. Try not to mess up this time in this exit of this corner. Here we go. On to the main straight. We're going to finish 14th. There are the results. Imagine that. Look at all those Lotuses up at the top. Top 3. All Lotus cars. Crazy. Now we're going to go to another race. And I thought, why not do, as I did earlier when I tried to do this, I'm going to show the car that the steering wheel is based off of, the 488 GTB. So hopefully you can see my steering wheel and this steering wheel in the game, and it looks pretty similar. Let's see, where do we want to go to? Go to Silverstone. I'll switch it back to easy here, so maybe I don't do so bad. Settings will keep the same, and we're going to go ahead and head to the track. It's a very nice car. Of course, if you have this steering wheel and you've seen the box, it shows the car on the box as well, so that way you know the car it's based off of. Head on to the track. Of course, this is another F1 track. Silverstone GP. You can probably see right here, my steering wheel looks almost just like that. Obviously, without the PlayStation buttons, it probably would look just like it, but still neat that it has it's cool that they made this steering wheel anyway, but it's pretty neat to see the PlayStation buttons on here. Let's get on to the track. Alright, here we go. We are at Silverstone. Turn the traction control to 1 out of 4, and then turn ABS on 1. This should be fun. One thing I do know about this car, it has very bad brakes, so I might overshoot a corner or two. Or I might just get blown past as well. Take it nice and easy into these corners. Punch that Audi. Oh. Thought I had him cleared. Not that I had him cleared, I thought he had me cleared. Oh, sorry there, Mr. GTR. Having to brake a lot earlier. See, there's the hands glitching a little bit. Shift back down to second. The pedals work very well as well, and they are mountable as well. I forgot to mention you can mount them. If you have a stand that you can mount them to, like mine are mounted to my steering wheel play seat, so you can mount them to a little, what do you call it, a little plate or whatever they have on this. I do highly recommend the OpenWheeler Racing Seat. I got the yellow one. Pick yours up on Amazon if you want. I will try to find a link to that if I can, or I can find the link, but I will try to find a way to share it, as well as a link to the controller settings for, it's for the T80, but it's the same wheel. If you want to know the difference, this is the T80. The only difference is it's the Ferrari. It's got the Ferrari logo and it's a Ferrari design. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna hit this car. Sorry, Mr. Oh, I just took him out. So sorry. Like I said, this car has very bad brakes. You think being a supercar or whatever, a hypercar, I think it would have better brakes, but it does not. It is a road car, but still. Yeah, it has terrible. I mean, a lot of other road cars don't have brakes. Is terrible, or maybe I'm just not good at judging where to slow down. I'm not sure. Could be a lot of things. Here we are on lap number 2, and I'm in second. I went to go for the lead, and I messed up. Sorry to the Audi that I took out there. Oh, man. There's the hand glitching again. It's going to do that a couple times. Just bear that in mind. We'll let this guy go, because I'm just being terrible right now. Yeah, this game is very, very challenging. A lot more challenging than Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo seems more beginner friendly than this game does. This is a very hardcore simulator, even for a console. It was initially made for the PC, and of course it got ported over to PS4 and Xbox One a few years ago. It's a very good game. Once you get the driving right and you're able to play it, I mean, I've still been improving over time, trying to figure it out and everything. Definitely a game that rewards practice. You gotta practice as much as you can because this is so realistic. Gran Turismo, not that it isn't realistic, but this game is on a whole nother level compared to Gran Turismo. Not showing any disrespect to Gran Turismo as I'm overshooting the track. Oh man, this thing is out of control too. Apologies for the terrible driving, but so we're gonna complete this race and finish it up. And if you want to see more in the future, spin out. Oh man, have not played on the steering wheel as much. I've been a controller guy for my lifetime. I haven't exactly had a ton of experience on the wheels, so I'm trying to get better at that. We're going to go ahead and finish this up, do a little drift. Wasn't my intention to drift. Yeah, I'll definitely try to show some more races in the future, if I'm able to. We finished her up. Now the car's finished. There we go, they're all finishing here. And there is the finishing order. I finished in the third spot. This car is a little hard to drive, but once you get the hang of it. But anyway, this has been my gameplay of Thrustmaster T80 Ferrari 488 GTB edition. I'm actually saving it this time. There we go. Hope you all enjoyed. Finally did it right this time. So hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. NASCAR Joshua 5 signing out, and I will catch you next time.